So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Goes for a shot! Asensio can get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. This is Dembele, and the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Played out wide. Fabinho. And it's McAllister. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Eder Militao. Gravenberg. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now Eder Militao. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. Saliba. And it's Hakimi. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele plays it short. Asensio gets a foot in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Asensio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Adama Traore. Gravenberg. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fabinho. And it's McAllister. Picked out brilliantly. Gravenberg. And it's Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Dembele. That's Dembele. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ryerson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. It is a corner. They've played it short. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's Dembele. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain leading by one at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Brahim Diaz powering forward here. Vinicius Junior. Now there. And Marmouche! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marmouche clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. McAllister. Oh, that's neat. Gravenberg does well not to be outdone there. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham going forward. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that was vital. McAllister. And it's Adama Traore.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fabinho. That's Brahim Diaz. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gravenberg. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
This looks promising. Shot is having a shot! And he hits the net! And And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Yamal. And it's Gravenberch. Hakimi has it in a wide position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Dembele, who's short. Gets a good foot in there. That's a throw. That could spell trouble. Oh, terrible miss. Mbappe! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
À leur place,
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Marmouche. Now it's João Pedro. Good ball, good take. Dembele. Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Now it's Vitinha. Mbappe. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Hakimi. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Gravenberg, and it's Musiala. Look at the space here, closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala, Vitinha, Ben Seguir, challenged just a bit on the firm side. He'll try to keep this alive. What a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Vitinha. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Stood up well to him there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yildiz. Mbappe. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it